Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is Friday. Are you as excited about that as I am? Because I am very excited about that. I hope you are. It's been a long, difficult week for me, unfortunately. But I'm here, and that's all that matters, right? All right, let us see if we can get the keyword set up, and then we can go. Everything's ready. I have a garland that I want to make tonight. I have some ideas and a vision as usual, and hopefully my vision can come to life and everything will be good. We'll see. Okay, come hang out with me while we make this. Let me see if there's my live. Keyword is bird. Hey Kathy, welcome. To get this bundle, free shipping on this one. Only have a couple of them, so make sure that you grab it. You will get 10 beads. Okay, these are 20 millimeter beads. I'm going to just get some white paint and I'm going to stick it in this baggie. So you do have to provide your own baggie, okay? And if you want to use white paint, I'm just using white acrylic paint. Just like that. And I'm going to attempt, I don't think that's going to be enough, but we're going to give it a try, okay? Paint these suckers and get them spread out on a paper plate so that they can dry. I just put a tiny bit of paint in here, okay? And that actually is probably better than doing too much, because if you use too much, then it gets all gooped into the hole on there. And then you have a problem, because then you're going to have to let that dry or dry it, and it just takes longer. Okay, so I like to do this part first so that these can lay out and dry while I work on the rest of it. Hey Stephanie, how are you, love? Thanks for joining me. You can comment bird to get all the stuff to make this cute project. I think you're gonna like it. We're gonna do a little decoupage, a little painting, use a transfer, multiple things. Okay, let me see. These are not completely painted, so I may need to add a little bit more in here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit more just off the lid and put it in. Not too much, okay? You don't need a ton of paint. Stick it in there. Try not to get paint all over yourself. It's a struggle every night in this craft room to not paint myself. All right, I'm going to seal that so that I can really get in there. Okay, here we go. Now, some people use like a stick or whatever. You can do whatever you want. You can hold these in your hand and paint them. I find this to be easiest, less mess, and it does a pretty darn good job. If I do say so myself. All right. I have one that's like on the struggle bus, not wanting to get covered in paint, but I think they're pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. So I have a plate over here. I'm going to just dump them right onto there so that they can begin drying, and then I can just toss this baggie away. Okay? And ta-da. I have painted beads. And I still somehow ended up with paint on my hands, but that's okay. I don't care. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use this little sponge that I was using a second ago to grab my paint and put it in the bag and paint my cutouts. Now, I'm just now thinking about this, and I didn't put down tape for whatever reason. I don't know what I was thinking. I have my roll of tape right here. You're going to love this one, Lori. Keyword is bird. All right, let me get my life together, okay? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm winging it, as usual. All right. we're going to paint, look at these cute little birds. Okay, the birds, the birdhouse, and both the hearts are going to be white. Now, I'm just doing a rough paint job on the hearts. Not super concerned about them. We are going to decoupage them with this napkin that I have here. But it's a white napkin, so I figured I probably needed to paint them. Hey, Deborah, how are you? I saw that you watched the other night. So happy to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you're following. Make sure that you comment the keyword. The word bird. That is the word tonight. Y'all, I'm so happy it's Friday. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mom. So Mom, I don't know if I'm deviating from our plan. I might be slightly going off what we talked about, but I think it's going to work good. Okay, I'm painting the birds white. I don't think that's what we discussed, but that's okay. I don't want them to blend into the background, so I'm just trying to think ahead, you know? And my mom told me to write down what we talked about earlier whenever we talked colors, and I said, I'll remember it, and guess what? I don't. Well, I'm happy to see you here, Deborah. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So I'm going to set this to the side for a minute, let that dry, and then we'll come right back to it in a few minutes whenever we finish with the rest of this business, okay? I have fuzzy stuff everywhere. Okay. I am going to tape these down too, because why I don't know. I was focused on other things before I started this project. Obviously, I wasn't thinking my life through, and I'm going to move this up some, so hopefully I can use the same piece of tape for both. Like so. All right, so look at these cute garland pieces too. They have holes at the bottom. They have a fun design. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. If I do it like that. And then I'm going to take, this is the top of that little birdhouse. I am going to go with the color that we talked about, Mom, for that one. Okay, so we're using Tide, which is a gorgeous, like, teal, bluish color. Let me put that over there for a minute so that I can get my life somewhat together. Okay. Oh, God. Hi, Vicky. I'm dropping stuff, throwing it off my desk. You know, the usual. It's my normal chaos in this room. Y'all, this room is quite chaotic right now, too. I have chalk boxes over there, and they're looming, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking Dozer to the groomer in the morning, and I think tomorrow's going to be the day that I need to do something in this room. At least for part of the day. So I was thinking, because I like to spend my Saturdays doing as little as possible, right? So I think in the morning, whenever I take Dozer, I'm going to take him, and then I'm going to come back and tackle some of the things that have been hanging over my head in this room, including, and not limited to, figuring out what else I have that I can use for bundles, because I have a bunch of stuff in here that I don't even recognize that I own, which is really sad. I'm sure it's gotta not just be me, okay? That the craft room is a disaster, because it is with a capital D, okay? It is actually embarrassing. And I hate it, okay? Anytime people are in this house, like, whenever the pest control guy comes, I'm sure he looks in this room and he's like, yikes, big ol' yikes, okay? So I've got to do something about it. I also have, Chris has his own little man cave in this house too. And I need to do something about that room too, because it is a mess in there. There's boxes in there. So got my grandmother's buffet. and there was a bunch of stuff in it. And so my mom packed all that stuff in boxes before she brought the buffet over here. And those boxes are just chilling in Chris's room, just without a care in the world. Okay, they need to be unpacked. So I need to do that. I need to deal with this craft room. And I think the time is now, okay? Pretty sure it's been needing to be done, but I haven't done it, so it's time. I need to build this up, but I'm gonna try and limp. Just get a couple little sprays out of it. Oh gosh. My internet's terrible. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'm still streaming. I don't know if I am or not. Y'all, I need to switch internet providers. I'm about had it with not having good internet service. Okay. Now, I think I probably need to do another layer on this, but I'm going to leave it for the moment. We're going to come back to the white and refresh these white ones. Now, I'm not going to worry about the hearts because, like I said, we're going to decoupage them. But my little birds and the birdhouse both need to be white. And I might change my mind on the birds, okay? Once we get this at least partially going, I can reevaluate the bird situation, okay? And maybe change my color choice, but for now, the birds are white. And for the foreseeable future, they're gonna be white, okay? So let's close that up. By the way, I used this Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint, love it. It's really great. It has good coverage and it always looks good. So I think I might be okay on the tide. It's fine. It's okay. We're going to use something over it anyway, so it'll be okay. Now, hi Tess! How are you? Mom, everyone say hi to Tess. I work with her. She loves me. I love her. I ended up giving her that bee project that we did last week, and she put it at her desk, the one that says buzz off. Yeah. So everyone say hello. All right. I'm going to dry this real quick, and then we'll go. And now I'm nervous that you're watching, okay? And I'm never nervous. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. As if I haven't been doing this exact thing for 4 years. Because you're watching, I'm like nervous. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, there's one other thing that I need to do while I'm here. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to move this over and use this tape for both my hearts. Now, I have regular Mod Podge, okay? This is just, I got this at Dollar Tree, okay? Hopefully it's not clogged. A little bit of Mod Podge on here. Now, I painted this white because my napkin's white and I don't want to see brown through it. So I'm just putting a little bit of Mod Podge on here and giving it a nice good coat, okay? I'm going to cover the entire thing. Oh, that reminds me. I turned on my little mini heat press too, okay? You do need a heat press to do it like this. I don't know. Maybe you could use an iron. I don't know. I got my heat press. I got this one, I think, at Hobby Lobby, but you can buy it on Amazon or like at Michael's or whatever, or you can buy a little cheapo one. I know I miss you too. I was talking to Joey today, and I think he wants me to come back to the site towards the end of the month, so I might be back down there soon. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so the Mod Podge is here. You're not going to see it, okay? But I'm going to dry it. Make sure it's really good and dry before we move on. But it'll dry clear, so you won't be able to tell. Just make sure that it's all the way dry, because you don't want your napkin to get wet, because then it'll get all crinkled, and you want it to be nice and flat and smooth, okay? So dry this all the way. You need it like a nail file or a sanding block or a piece of sandpaper or something else, okay, to do this method. I like a nail file. I keep one in my craft room in case of a hangnail, or in case if I randomly have to file my nails. By the way, look at how pretty these are. Tess, these are the perfect Mardi Gras nails, honey. They are the Mardi Gras nails for you. Hi, Shirley. Oh my gosh. We are having a reunion, my friends. All right. I haven't seen you in forever. It's so nice to have you here with us. All right. So pull all of this up. And then you can dispose of your tape, because I think we're done with it now. Be on the struggle bus a little bit, okay? To hang out with me, you have to be on the struggle bus. Just at least a little bit, okay? Look how pretty this is. Now, my paint on the background's not perfect on that one, but it's fine. It'll be fine. We're going to wax, okay? This is surface wax. It's a clear hard wax. You can get it in my shop. If you don't have a wax and you need one for this project, let me know and I'll add it to your package. I can invoice you for it, okay? Put that wax on with your wax applicator. I also have those here at the house. All right. We're going to wax all of these, okay? And then we're going to use one of the new transfers from the launch, what, a day ago, 2 days ago? Yesterday, I guess it was. I don't know what day it is. I don't know anymore what day it currently is, but we're here. It's Friday, I know that. All right, so this is called, let me see, floral dot pattern, okay? That's what it looks like. It's tiny floral print. All right, and we're gonna fuzz first. This is brand new. It is very, very sticky, so make sure that you fuzz. And again, you can comment the word bird to get the link to get all this stuff, okay? This is a bundle. It all comes, it's free shipping. So grab it while it's hot, okay? You want this, I know you do, don't lie. You can't lie to me. All right, now, I'm going to try and get as much out of this transfer as I can without having to layer or like use it more than once on different parts. I will have to use it more than once on different parts, but I'm going to try and minimize that as much as I possibly can. Get all the fuzz out of it first, okay? And stick it on there. Make sure it's stuck down really, really well. This is Ocean Mist. Find yourself a squeegee, all right? And do the thing. You know what to do. My husband's calling me. I'm ignoring him. Mom, could you please call my husband and find out what he wants from me? Tell him I am doing something and I cannot answer the phone. Okay. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Oh my gosh. This print is too cute. Look how cute it is. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I love it. The Ocean Mist and the Tide are phenomenal together. Look at that. We've done a thing here. And it coordinates really nicely. I think this is going to be great. I'm pleased. All right. It's all going to come together. I promise you it will. And I'm thinking that we might want to go ahead and paint our little birds. Maybe. We'll see. I don't think it will be. I was thinking that the pattern might be overpowering, and I don't want my little birds to blend. Okay, but I was thinking about painting the birds Ocean Mist also, the same blue color. So tell me in the comments, what do you think about that? Should I, or should I leave them white? You tell me, because both of them will be the same color, either white or Ocean Mist. It's up to you. Okay, so tell me, please, for the love of everything. I need to know the things, and I don't know. All right. Yeah, so this is one of the new prints that just came out. There's a lot of really cute stuff, I'm telling you right now. And whenever you spend, I forget the amount. Is it 75? I don't know if it's 75. It might be 85 on the website. Number one, you will get access to the color of the month, okay, which is almost sold out. I heard today that it was supposed to last through the end of today, but I don't know if it's still even available right now. So if you wanted it and you didn't get it, you're going to miss it, okay? It's Dream Car ink, which is that bright pink, Barbie pink ink. Girl, you know you want it, go get it, okay? You also get those little bunny chubbies, the thick cutouts, and a transfer for them for free with your order. And those chubbies are almost gone, okay? So grab those on the website. And whatever else you wanted from the launch. If you didn't get this transfer and you want it, you can get it here with this bundle though. Okay? All right. Ugh. We can pick up the things. Okay. Last one. And again, we are going to have to layer this, but that's okay. We can take it and stick it right back down. Not even going to clean it. You want to try and be fast though, okay? Because the paste will dry in the transfer, and then you're going to be in a spot where you didn't get some of your design on there because it won't go through. So make sure that you hurry, all right, with this. And hopefully our design looks just as good as it did the first time, which I believe that it will. Okay, there we go, okay? Are they gone? Oh my gosh, no. I hate that for us. Well, regardless, I think that Dream Car is still there. Awesome, Vicki. I'm glad you got it. Yay! So it is 75. Perfect, Cindy. Wonderful news. I'm happy to hear it. I'm a mess here. Let me just do something. Y'all, I'm amazed at how good these nails last. With as much painting as I do and paint that I get all over them, like, I'm going to go in there in a minute and wash my hands and it will just come right off and they'll look great again, even though there's paint on them right now. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so did we decide if we're going to paint my my little birds blue? You know, I think they might need to be blue. So let's do that real quick, shall we? Okay. Anyway, comment the word bird. Get this whole bundle right now and make it yourself, okay? And maybe we can all band together and make enough spring projects that we will all have spring weather, okay? It's like 85 degrees here right now, which is ridiculous. Yeah, 85. Okay, I thought it was 85. I saw that. I want to say it was yesterday that they announced that. I thought it was 85 to get the kit. 75 minimum to get Dream Car Paste before tax and shipping, and then 85 to get the free bunnies. All right. That's going to be cute. I can see it already. Okay. This is Ocean Mist Paste, by the way, once again. And I guess it's a good thing that I primed my little birds, because now I don't have to like paint it multiple times. I can just do it the once and be done with it. So I'm going to close that. All right, let's try this and all of these together too. I think they're mostly dry, but I need to make sure, okay? Very cold there. Boo. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you agree with me, Cindy. I think my mom was onto something, because this is what she instructed me to do, but then I didn't listen. Because I'm always afraid it's gonna just blend into the background, but let's see. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this, okay? I can't help but be obsessed with this. And then our little birdhouse is white with a little, I'm tempted to do the roof in the Ocean Mist too, and I'm gonna, or at least do a little smattering of ocean blue, Ocean Mist on top. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little better. It does, the top was blending in, Mom. Sorry, but. Okay, now. We have all of this basically ready to go. Now, I have my napkin. Oh gosh, I did not separate the things. So y'all are going to get to watch me struggle through this, which should be hopefully easy. I do have a little bit of a trick. You can kind of, I should have done this prior to my live starting. But separate your plies. Now this one is only 2 ply, so it's pretty easy. Sometimes they're more than that. Get your print only, okay? And then I am going to trim this because we don't need the whole thing. Just so it's not so large. Okay, and then I'm going to do both of them here, and then we can just tear them apart, okay? Make sure they're both on there really good. Get my mini heat press and just iron those right on, okay? Just like that. Super easy. I'm glad you like it, Mom. Happy that you approve. Now, I'm not gonna tear it because I don't want to tear it, but these scissors are not strong enough. Okay, there, I can tear it now. Okay, so now I have my 2 little hearts, and I'm just gonna take my handy dandy little nail file. Mom, did you call my husband and find out what he wants? Hopefully it's not important. Now, I'm only moving this downwards, okay? I'm not going up and down because I don't want to risk messing up the top part, okay? And then in that center piece, I have a lighter around here somewhere, I think. Maybe. Here it is. Found it. Okay. Well, maybe not. It's a little too far in there, but get in there with something and push it down. That's a detail tool that I used. Anything with the pointy stabby will work. So there's my heart. Oh my gosh, this is precious. I'm loving this. There we go. Take your whatever pokey stabby tool that you have and get in there with it, okay? Or even a thinner piece of sandpaper. And my internet is terrible, so I'm sorry if it's buffering or whatever. It's annoying. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces ready to assemble. So there's one thing I need to do that I was instructed to do. So I have a little pencil here. Now I'm just going to take my pencil. I'm going to put this exactly where I'm going to want it. And just mark that. Okay, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see this, but I put a little circle right there because I'm going to color that in with a black marker. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit over it just so I make sure I get the whole little You'll hear Dozer squeaking his toy out there. He's crazy with that little squeaker. All right, now I also have my white one because I'm going to do my little lines on my stuff. And I have Stick Fast here. I'm going to use that to put this thing together. Now I'm going to put the birdhouse on first. Hi Marie, how are you? Welcome. Oh gosh. All right. Just a little bit of this stuff. And place it right there. That's cute. Our little birdhouse. I'm glad I painted that with a little bit of the ocean mist because you wouldn't be able to see the little top, the roof of the little house. You wouldn't see it at all. Okay, now I'm going to make sure that these are lined up because I don't want them to be wonky, as a lot of things are that I end up making. There we go. And then the hearts, this is cute. Oops. again, let's line these up and make sure that they're sisters and not distant cousins, okay? All right. Now, add a couple little detail marks. Give my little birds an eyeball. Oh my gosh, how cute. With the little lines, that's perfect. I love it. Give a little line on the house, okay? And then the birds are gonna face the house, and then we have 2 hearts here to go on the outside, okay? And then don't forget, we have our beads. So we're gonna begin, you're gonna get some twine, okay? And I think I'm gonna begin in the middle. Get this baby centered on here, and then we can string on. So I'm going to give you enough beads to have 1 on each side. Ivy's screaming at her dog, so y'all just ignore her. Her dog acts insane whenever she comes home. Like, she's totally cool. And then Ivy comes in the house and the dog just acts like a maniac. Okay, let me see. So we're gonna go behind. So go in and then back out. Oh, you know what? Let me see. We have 10 of these, so there should be enough for 1 on each. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just now reading your comment, Lynn. Let me read the rest of this. Okay. You got stick fast all over your hands? Welcome to my world, honey. Seriously. I have stick fast on my finger right now. It's the worst. I love it, but it is truly terrible to have it on you. So I use a nail file and just file my skin wherever I've gotten it on me. So hopefully that tip helps. Oh God, you stuck it with a needle and it was too big? Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, I went the wrong way. I'm not paying attention. Okay. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm reading parts of your comment. Oh my gosh. I hope that you were able to clean it up. I am afraid that one day I'm going to spill this stuff. Let me move it away from me as I talk about it, because I feel like I'm going to do it like right now. Okay, so on the end here, I'm just going to make it a loop so that I can easily hook it to something and hang it. If I can grab that, there we go. Okay, I just like made like a slip knot loop, okay? Y'all, this is turning out pretty cute. Okay, then I need another one here. There we go. I'm really liking this one a lot. Let's see, we're gonna go in and around. Yeah, seriously, it's scary. And I always, whenever I get done with it, I close the lid on it, because if it tumps over, it will be on your desk, and it's like next to impossible to get off. In fact, I think there's a remover for it that you can buy on Amazon, I've heard. Luckily I haven't needed it, but I have a friend who, y'all probably know her. Her husband does a lot of her crafts, like on lives, and he spilled some all over. They have a desk just like mine, my friend Amy, and her husband spilled it, and she was not pleased by that turn of events. Okay, here we go. Now, I think I might want to, especially on these end ones, I might want to do something about them, but we're going to see. Okay, I'm going to tie a little, again, just a little knot here so that I have a loop, okay, to hold it up. This is stinking cute, y'all. You need it immediately. I don't know what you're waiting on, but I can't hardly stand how cute this is. Now, let me see if I can pick this up and show you how freaking adorable is that. It is so cute. Oh my gosh. So you can comment bird to get this. Oh my God. You got it everywhere. Isn't it adorable? So comment the word bird to get this bundle today. And I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm actually tempted to add a line maybe on this. I don't know, with the black. It's kind of scary to do it. I don't think I'm going to, actually. I'm not gonna. I was going to, but I'm not now. See, I have stick fast on my finger right now. So one last view. Isn't it super cute? Yeah, this is great. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow. Come join me, okay? Good night.